Alright, I'm starting to assemble everything for the cabinet. When you do your foot pedal, you can see it's clearly stamped airflow. Make sure that obviously the airflow coming out, which is the way the arrow points, make sure that is where you connect your hose going up into the cabinet to the gun. Hook it on here first. Be a lot easier. It's easier to turn the gun in there than rather on here when you're trying to thread it. So on here you can just, once you get it started, not the easiest thing to do. Nope, not quite. A little bit of a pain to try to get it started, as you can see. Well, I'm trying to hold it up and do it too, so that makes it a pain. There we go. Okay, and make sure you use some sort of thread sealing compound. It's a 9/16 is your wrench size. But you definitely want to seal the threads. A lot of people think they'll over torque stuff, thinking that that's better for it. You're stretching the threads when you over torque any kind of pipe fittings like this. So I just snug it up. I've even seen these brass fittings crack. So anyway, just make sure that obviously on this side you have to supply. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a quick connect in here. So when I need to use this, I can just pop the hose right into it. So that'll be easy. And then all you got to do is you pass this. You can see here. No, you cannot see. Sorry about that, people. But anyway, you can see the hole. Zoom in here. You can see the hole right there. So this just passes through the rubber grommet. That's kind of loose fitting, so you will have some leaking around there. And then again, make sure you use some sort of sealant. Screw your gun on there. And like I say, at the bottom, I'm using a 1/4 inch quick connect. I have the lights mounted up on top. I know, I apologize, people, but hey. But anyway, get your finger out of there. But anyway, there's one light here. Okay, another one here. There's electrical outlets, as you can see, in there. Whether or not that's controlled by the switch, I have no idea. If it is, that would be pretty sweet, because then you can plug your vacuum and everything into it. So we shall see in a minute. But anyway, nice cabinet. There's your foot pedal there. You put thread sealant, on the end of here, and screw your gun into it, and you're ready to rock and roll. So your sand pickup hose is already installed on here, so that just goes on there like that. Okay, this is your sand pickup. Goes down into the into the base. To get that screw on that light over there, to get those in there, I literally had to climb inside of this cabinet to get to them. So this is a big cabinet. So make sure that you have plenty of room to put whatever you're going to put in there between here and your wall. If you don't want it, this, especially once you dump, your sand or walnut shell, whatever glass beads, whatever you're going to put in it, it'll be harder to move. So just make sure that you have plenty of room to get whatever you want. Now you can probably almost fit a fender of a car in there, I would think. So anyway, that's how easy it was to mount the lights. I told you that. You can clearly see. 2 washers, 2 wing nuts, bam, it's mounted. I'll plug it in so we can get a shot of the light so you can see that. Okay, I've got it plugged in the wall there. Then what I did is I ran this light, has a switch on it also, but I ran that light, plugged it into here, all right? So that way there, you can see they both run off the same switch. You don't have to do that. I've got enough electrical outlets in here to where that's not really an issue. There's actually one behind the cabinet also. Anyway, obviously there's no trigger on this gun like you're probably used to. Simply because you don't need a trigger because your foot is your trigger. The lights light it up pretty good. I'll probably replace them with LED lights, more than likely. Like I say, just remember, oh yeah, real quick. This is the little deflector, so you don't get sand build up right here, so every time you open the door, it's on the foam. There's just magnets on there. That's all there are. There's 2 magnets, and then you just slowly close the cabinet down, and you just move it. You just move this up and down until you get it to where it'll deflect the sand. And that's pretty much it for the cabinet. That was extra though, okay? You can see, you know, you got a big area in there. Right now, it's still on the pallet. I may leave it on the pallet because for me, I'm 6 foot. So getting in here, this would be about the right height so you're not like bending over like that. So I'm going to leave it on the pallet, see how that works. They do sell feet for it. They also sell, I know they sell the feet. I believe they sell wheels too, but don't quote me on that. I know for sure they sell feet so you can extend it. That much I do know. I think they do sell the wheels. Then what I'll do is the dust collector here, you know, which catches your extra sand. Your opening here, this is 2.5 outer diameter, I believe it is. 2.5 inches. So you have to find an adapter, go from 2.5 inches up to your 5-inch hose, which is right there. So that'll be interesting, right? Trying to come up with that. I do heating and cooling for 11, so we have a lot of odd sizes. But it should have came with an adapter. I'm really surprised it didn't, because that is the vacuum it came with. And you can clearly see that that's 5-inch. This is 2.5. You know, so your option would be to drill this out and change it out, or use an adapter to go from the 2.5 up. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll end up getting this posted, and then once I get it up and running, I'll do some sandblasting. You can see the foot pedals all good. And like I say, the problem with a lot of people have with the foot pedals, it slides. You can see, look at that, see how that slides? So if you put, put it up against there, it's not going to go anywhere, okay? Or you can put rubber feet on it. Anything like that would help, believe me. So anyway, it looks like a pretty nice cabinet. It's well made. So that's Skat Blast. Blasting cabinet. Made in the USA. Light reflection, made in the USA. Like I say, I'll probably replace the light in here with the whole strip that goes all the way across LED. So anyway, there you go. Even that's made in USA. So hope you enjoyed the video. I know I should have edited it, but that's me, I don't. So I just really appreciate anybody watching it. And I did pay for this cabinet. I paid for the collector. I paid for the vacuum. So all this stuff I paid for, nobody gave me any of this stuff for free. So you're getting an honest opinion. Once I fire this baby up, that's going to be, I got some valves to clean. So I'm using glass bead to clean up some of the finer stuff. Might as well get a shot of Shadow there. Yeah, he jumps up on there and then he gets treats. So he thinks every time if I jump up on there, I'll get treats. So anyway, I'm sorry, people. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the thumbs up. It'd be nice if you subscribe. You could keep it hidden. so nobody knows. I wouldn't even know. But if you want me to, anybody who subscribes to me, I will subscribe to you. I just appreciate anybody watching. It gives me something to do. Thanks a lot. Okay. Can you tell I'm holding the camera? Anyway, the cabinet, seems like it's awful shady right here for some reason. Anyway, sandblast cabinet. This is just kind of likes. Hello, Nico. This is kind of like likes, just likes about the cabinet. The cabinet itself is very well made. It's really a heavy gauge steel, so that's a plus. Legs are solid. You almost wouldn't really need these legs. It's more just to, it strengthens, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that the side, this piece here goes all the way down to the floor. The back of it is all made out of one piece. That's a big plus. That goes all the way down to the floor also. As you can see there, I got it up on a pallet. Anyway, like a lot of times, this is supposed to be what I like and don't like. Okay, well, those are, the other thing that I found odd or unusual is if you look at these screw holes here, they're bigger, way bigger than what the screw is. In each one of them, you can see that. Okay? I didn't look for anything in particular on this to complain about, but that's just something I noticed. The other thing is, I really think that this should ship with the LED strip light that goes on the inside, considering the cost of this cabinet. Since I bought the cabinet, the price has gone up $320 or something like that. So it's getting pretty expensive. But anyway, you think for the this does have a little acrylic liner to. I'm guessing it's there for if the something should drop and shatter the glass, it won't fly everywhere. So originally in one of my other videos I said something about tempered glass, scratching so easy, which it can. But there's actually an acrylic panel over sandwiched, then the glass is sandwiched in between. So that's why this scratch is real easy. Those are replaceable. Yeah, solid, well made. You can put an engine block in here without any issues, because that's a solid grate. That's crazy. Your reclaimer here for your blast material is 5-inch hose. This is 2.5-inch inner diameter, same as the shop vac. This is 2.5-inch inner diameter. You think it would come with this ring and the 5-inch ring, so you can come off of this and go right down into your cabinet here, because your reclaimer has 5-inch in, 5-inch out. This is 2.5-inch. The vacuum is also 2.5 down there. I thought it was 5 because I couldn't really see it and I was going by the outside diameter. So you think they would come up with an adapter, for it. So that I don't like. Okay, what I like about it, what I don't like. Listen to the quietness of this. All right, I mean, you can hear that, the dust reclaimer there. It's actually really relatively quiet compared to a shop vac. And I'm going to vent it outside of the shop, so that way there it'll be even more quiet. You can see plenty of light to see. Okay, I'm going to replace these floodlights with LED. I can't really say durability of the gloves or anything like that. When you're sandblasting, try not to hit the gloves, obviously, because they'll wear out quicker. That's why I bought the small part holder here. Anyway, there you go. That's my likes and dislikes. This grommet here, so loose that is. This grommet could be a little bit tighter. I think that would be, an improvement. The distance between your trap door and the trap door and the floor. It's on a pallet right now. I measured it. It's 9 inches or something like that. We'll find a measuring tape and measure again.